Okay, after that talking marathon there, I guess we're ready to start. And
Yes.
this Lady Liberty looks great, doesn't she?
She sure looks better than the Cuban and Mr. USA, both.
She's definitely all-American.
Oh, who cares? I don't even care. She's a citizen. She's nice. But anyway, as we watch this match, you know, the thing I wonder about is with the Cuban Commando here, he has this habit of stalling. He could get himself counted out. That'd settle this grudge match real fast.
Well, you know, I don't know. Mr. USA might, having a valet might work at a disadvantage if he takes concern over her, and because the Cuban's what you call a salty old veteran. You know, you never know what he might pull out of a hat.
And he's nasty too.
Yeah, he is.
He was eliminated from this federation one time by the legendary Buddy Rose when Buddy got him in a shaved head match, and whoever lost had to leave the federation and get their hair cut. And the Cuban's head was shaved, and he went away.
Wow, he laid him out with that shoulder tackle. You could hear those bodies smacking together, and that's what we like to hear.
Mr. USA Mike Morgan had gotten away a little bit from his face paint and that look, but it's good to see him back with it because he's always been a more energetic wrestler when he wears his face paint.
And so's the crowd, too. I mean, listen to the crowd. We can hardly hear each other.
They love him.
He was one of the, what, Baltimore Bad Boys or something there.
Yeah, that's still a very viable tag team, but the difference is with the Baltimore Bad Boys being, at this point, not happening because of Eddie Edmonds being away, I think what you're seeing is Mike Morgan looking to build his career as an individual again.
It looks like the true Mike Morgan to me. I mean, this kid was a minor league baseball player, had opportunity to move up with the Pirates.
Nice shoulder.
Decided he wanted to be in a singles competition of wrestling where he could be
individual
nice. Rather than a team player. One heck of a clothesline there.
He's working on the Cuban pretty well.
Oh,
if
nice
he hates
punch.
America so much, why doesn't he go home?
Well, you know why? He likes the money. That's why.
That's right. I wonder if he's got a green card. Might want to look into that. But I guarantee you people one thing, he will not talk on the microphone again tonight.
I promise. And now he is.
Good camera work.
In the crowd.
Oh,
look out.
Mike Morgan comes down off that rope onto the Cuban. Miss Liberty over here on our left, a lovely creature showing great concern. Oh, woo. All right.
Well, so far, there's nothing to be concerned about till now.
My
look
goodness,
out.
there goes Morgan right into the ring post.
Did he cut himself there? Looked like he hit his head on the pole. I don't know.
Well, with all his makeup, it's hard to tell for the face paint. Cuban working his head over, though. Now he's going after Miss Liberty. That's not a good thing. He's not very damn gentlemanly.
She's smiling at him, though. Maybe she likes these guys that look like Ricky Ricardo or something. Oh, man. Now I see what's going on. She suckered him into that one.
She's quite a distraction.
Definitely.
No,
is there
actually,
a match going on? Oh, yes, there is.
Actually, one thing I need to correct you on, he does not look like Ricky Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo was a nice-looking man.
Oh, yeah.
The Cuban, you can't say that about.
Well, he sort of looks like a New York cab driver.
Yeah. No, aren't they Pakistanis?
Oh, they might be. I don't know.
Well, you never know about him. He may not really be a
with
Cuban.
The sand, I don't know. Here comes Harvey back with the popcorn.
M. Harvey Senate Jr. went for popcorn. A bit obsessed with popcorn.
All you got to hear is popcorn on the house, and he's after it.
Mike Harvey seemed to be obsessed with Miss Liberty.
Yes.
You take your rub out when you eat that popcorn?
No. I think she's a candidate for the Golden Globes Award.
They are lovely. The Globes, I mean.
I almost ran over.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my God. Nice kick to the chest. Because the Cuban spends a lot of time jawing with the crowd, and that's a damn good way to get yourself knocked on your butt.
He hit that nerve up there in that rotary cup area of the shoulder.
I'd like to know how much salt you put on that popcorn. That's awful. My God, we can't send him for food again.
Well, that's the way they sell the concessions, Mark.
Of course, Harvey's, and you can't expect Harvey to get back quick. His people at one time spent 40 years in the desert just trying to get across 10 miles. Any reaction? Wearing the shirt of his cousin Bill.
Great match. Great match.
It's a good match. And all right, a basic headlock, nothing too major. Good God, that's salty. Now Harvey's got a mouthful. Broadcast colleague Rock Parsons just went over and spoke with Miss Liberty.
Just wanted to breathe on me.
Not exactly what you being paid for, son.
He was trying to take a tour of the United States.
I was asking her if she was with him, or just, no, never mind.
And she asked
to be patriotic here, Mark, and you're coming down on me now.
Well, no,
She said something about $100.
I believe so.
It's the American way.
That's right. Free trade and commerce.
That's it. Free trade and commerce.
Girl needs to make a living any way she can. All right.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, Styx Keller fell for the oldest one in the books there.
Well, the thing with Stick tonight, he's probably not up to full power. As you may or may not know, Stick Keller is wrestling his first match after coming out of his honeymoon.
Oh, so he got married.
He just recently got married, so he has been in that.
He married a ring girl. What was her name?
Laverne Lamore.
That's it.
He married Laverne, and of course, he's awful tired now.
Dan said he had pictures of the honeymoon. He'd like to show us later.
Well, we'll be glad to see the pictures.
Nice
of the
counter by Morgan.
Yeah, but
that time Morgan used it to his advantage.
Yeah, did you notice though, the Cuban went for the ponytail, but didn't get to it.
The Cuban thinking that over now. I tell you, Morgan gave him something to think about. That was a good six-man that we just come out of there.
That was an exciting bout.
And Chick Scott's team got a win.
But now that doesn't count as actually a win for his personal record.
Well, it's separated. It's a six-man tag win, but it's not a singles win, no.
So he's still 0-23. It's a shame, poor boy.
And I was told that the Latin Tornado was burned on the face. That was fire that just in case threw there at the end.
7 minutes gone, infinity remaining.
That's because there's no time limit, you see.
That reminded me of Star Trek when you said that.
I wonder if Mike Morgan's going where no man went before.
Only if you had
What's
$100.
that?
What's that? $100.
You need to pay attention here.
Yeah, we know what you were doing.
Sorry.
We know what you were thinking about, and she's a lovely lady.
What was that song she used to like?
Uh-huh.
I used to kiss her
I
on the
think
lips.
we had to have our own monitor just for her. That's what I think.
I used to kiss her on the lips, but it's all over now. That's right.
What is this now? He's trying to lock up on the first.
Well, when you're short like the Cuban, you need to stand on the rope to lock up.
One heck of an arm drag, but I can't say that the Cuban didn't ask for that because he sure did. Oh, man, that might be it right there.
Looks like Mike Morgan picked up some skills.
Oh. Thought they was going to send him to Cuba packing on that one.
Okay, the Cuban's vertical. Can Mike Morgan reach him from where he is? Oh,
nice drop kick.
Missile drop kick off the ropes, and Mike Morgan hurts his leg. Not a good thing.
Did he jam his knee there or what?
If he's torn up his knee, that's going to make him either have to forfeit the match or if he doesn't forfeit the match, if his knee's torn up, he's going to get beat real bad.
I tell you, that doesn't look good, does it?
It's not a positive thing.
And the way he hit, he could have tore that major tendon right there in the knee like Sting did there about 7 or 8 years ago.
And he could end up with major surgery and be off for up to a year with an injury like that.
Could have been a stinger too. Sometimes those make you feel like you broke your leg and you really didn't.
Well, he's continuing. He's putting a little more weight on that knee every time he tries, so you can tell it seems to be getting better.
He definitely injured it.
But he's able to put more weight on it every time he stands up, Rock. That's important.
You know, he
Harvey?
might have a bad knee
Never
anyway,
mind.
Mark, because he was a catcher in baseball, so.
The tools of ignorance, what they call the catcher's equipment.
There you go.
Proud to be working with M. Harvey Sennett and the legendary Wimpy Watson, the man who stores popcorn in his beard for later usage. It's fell out, Wimpy. So you're all right.
Whipper Watson was a great wrestler.
And a fine human being. A great American.
Speaking of great Americans, Lady Liberty looks great over there, doesn't she?
She certainly
I think Dan, the cameraman, had to zoom in on that for a while and we'll talk about the match. We'll do matches radio style. What do you think?
These guys aren't doing squat that would be more interesting to look at than her. I'm sorry.
We'll do the matches radio.
We've needed a good-looking valet in this federation for quite a while. We got a figure four leg lock.
Looking at Jim Hawkins.
Oh, gag. We do know Jim Hawkins' mother's pet name for him, Orca.
You know, Cuban was smart there getting into that figure four there. I mean, guy hurt his knees, taking advantage of weakness there.
Oh, the best thing in the world. Two ways that are well known to get out of this hold. One, of course, is grabbing the rope. The other is reversing the hold, turning the other man over. Harvey, calm down. All right.
You having any popcorn with that salt?
Isn't that awful?
Oh, man. Like opening your mouth in the ocean.
Oh, it's awful. You know, he goes out to Bonneville and brings shovels full from the Great Salt Flats.
Boy, he's driving that leg home, boys. I'm telling you,
Mike
this might be over.
he's trying to break Mike Morgan's career, not just his leg. Very good. Very good by referee Stick Keller. The boy did his job that time, Rock.
Yes, he did.
You know, as many times as I've seen the Cuban Commando wrestle, I've never heard him speak a Spanish word.
That's true. I wondered about that too earlier. I mean,
he's got a thick accent, but I've never heard him say a word in Spanish.
"13 minutes gone, infinity remaining."
13 minutes in this match, looks like it may not go too much longer here. Morgan's in bad shape.
If Mike Morgan doesn't succumb to the pain.
This might be a time to throw the towel in. I mean, you know, you
did you
nice
see
move.
that? Mike Morgan moves that leg. The Cuban goes down hard on his own tailbone. Uh-oh, Morgan's leg's bad too. Oh, and he kicks out. His knee gave out on him that time, Rock, and that's why the Cuban
just couldn't support the weight.
The Patriots said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
That was Patrick Henry said, "Give me liberty or give me death."
I'm just checking.
You think he wasn't talking about her?
Okay.
Did you say Patrick Duffy or Patrick Henry?
Patrick Henry.
Patrick Duffy was on Dallas.
He took a shower and died for a season. And speaking of showers, I hope they have some downstairs in the locker room.
It didn't look like they were in too good a shape.
Well, that's all right. Neither are some of the wrestlers.
We're almost at what, about the 15-minute mark in this match, and he continues
Close
to wear
to
down.
it.
Last 7 or 8 minutes have been controlled by the Cuban, and on points alone, you can say the Cuban's ahead, but that's about it. So far, he hasn't really tried to go for a pin.
The crowd seems to be discussing the Cuban's skill at removing soft drinks from a cola.
I'll tell you, he took the home team advantage away from Mike Morgan with all this the maneuvers he's done here in the last 7 or 8 minutes.
15 minutes gone. 15 minutes gone.
What was that, Harvey?
I say, you told me you would like to do a 15-minute match with Miss Liberty.
If we can find a suitable opponent for her.
I'll get your medication. You take it home.
That'll be fine. Do you know what happened?
If you guys are going to have a match, I'm going to provide the seating.
Now, do you know what happened when, oh, you haven't heard yet, have you? Jim Hawkins' physician prescribed Viagra for him. You know what happened?
No.
He got taller. It's a sad thing, but it did happen.
Oh, I'll tell you.
As you know, Jim Hawkins was the commissioner of the old ACCW until he was forced to resign in disgrace because of his underhanded tactics.
The Cuban better turn around.
Mike Morgan's not
He's in
done.
for a surprise.
All right, let's hope they take this one home on this move.
Oh, man. Is it me, or was Morgan not hurt as bad as we thought he was?
I think he has great recuperative powers, if anything.
Right, well, you got to be half crazy to be out there anyway. And some point in the match, you just say, well, it don't hurt no more. I got to try something.
That's right. You learn to live with your pain. Oh.
Nice roll up. Oh, I thought he had him. Nice package here.
Let's hope so. There we go. Oh.
Oh, man. Nice reverse knife edge. Nice reverse knife edge.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Oh, man. He just fell into like a power bomb there.
It looked like he was going to try for a Frankensteiner,
Yeah,
and it was reversed into a power bomb. And the Cuban Commando has Mike Morgan on the mat groggy.
What's the Cuban doing now? He's like...
Not unlike most men, I think the Cuban is staring at the, shall we say, cleavage, much as Rock Parsons has done several times tonight.
Oh, wait a minute, now she's up on the ropes now.
Yes, she is, and looks a hell of a lot better than
wait a minute, what's she doing here? She's dropping the gown.
Well, the camera can't see it because all we see
Holy cow!
Oh, my
Holy
God.
Toledo mud hens! Get the referee out of the way.
Oh, my God, that's wonderful.
Hey, we got ourselves a winner. Mike Morgan pulls it off.
17 minutes and 12 seconds. Your winner is Mr. USA, Mike Morgan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.